And welcome back to Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, everybody. We found Aaron again. Yeah, it turned out.
Hello.
Yeah, we found him at the bottom of Strudel.
Yeah,
Um,
he was in a cardboard box down there.
yeah, we warned you about that, Aaron. You can't go missing on us like that.
It's hiding.
No, you were sleeping on the job. I mean, you're meant to radio in before you take a nap. Standard
Yeah,
protocol.
exactly. Come on, man.
Battery going to my radio.
You know as well as I do that the radio works on magic. We work on bioluminescent mushrooms. Don't try and chat shit to us, pal.
According to Huey, that AI
Who the fuck is Huey?
Is what Aaron is asking right now.
Who's Strange Love?
Why are we fighting ChatGPT?
So Dr. Strangelove is the scientist behind the AI machines, the mechas that we're fighting, and the Peace Walker project.
Yeah,
We
and
basically
just to be clear, Peace Walker Project is not a Metal Gear.
No, it's basically like a ultimate solution to nuclear deterrence. Essentially,
Not similar to what Metal Gear is meant to be, but not a Metal Gear.
no, yeah, that's the same. We're still working in the era where they haven't put the formal Metal Gear name to the Walking Death robots. They're calling it everything else but that.
I mean, we're in a technologically defunct time. Hovercopters and magic teleportation, they exist. We can make a Walkman if we want, but a Metal Gear.
The technology is just not ready yet. Like, we can make a massive tank. We can put rockets on a tank. Have it powered by corkscrews, and it'll basically yeet the rocket, yeet the nuclear bomb wherever we want it to be. But actually having a tank walk, nonsense.
No.
Complete, utter woke nonsense.
No, and military tactics have evolved. We can get a 4-man squad carrying 3 large poles and a rubber band, and we can use 1 man as a piece of ammunition, and that could take out a tank.
Are you saying war has changed?
No, war never changes.
No. Although in this
Okay.
case, the war has actually changed.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah. But it's no longer a series of microcosms fought by proxy militaries.
Yeah, it's all about nanomachines, actually. Well, again, refreshingly enough, this is in the era before nanomachines. Just
Yeah,
more,
there's
just
no
something else.
nanomachines here.
I should be there by tomorrow morning.
No, more micro machines, technically.
The AI could be completed any time now. It'd be nice to have a guide. Already on it. I've enlisted Paz to help you. She knows the jungle pretty well.
So as you can see there, Aaron, Huey's design is very similar to Otocon's. They just basically made him a bit more of a daddy. Which is pretty much what DeviantArt was doing anyway, so Kojima just made it official. The only downside is that, yes, he may be more attractive than Otacon, but he can't walk. So, he's put his points into different things.
So he can't run away, is what you're saying.
Oh no, he can run.
Yeah. Well, his wheelchair can run.
Okay.
Yes, a little bit, yes.
A little bit, yeah.
Anyway, have you noticed the motif of butterflies yet, Aaron?
Mm-hmm.
See the one right there, yes.
But have you noticed it?
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Oh.
Well, I'm just disappointed in you, Aaron, to be honest. I was expecting you to be on the ball with this thing.
Why is the
Okay,
game
you
reminding
expect
us of a better game?
He's raised security in the areas surrounding the lab. You'll be seeing a lot of that chrysalis UAV and a bunch of patrol choppers too. There may be
Are you naked?
lying in ambush.
Yeah, that's Naked Snake.
The lab.
Yeah,
Why are
he's
you
watching Loki.
naked?
He's eating a fish.
What happened?
Oh, he just basically been traveling up the whatever mountainous forest area in Costa Rica, as I think in game, but he's been traveling for a day or two on a mule.
Yeah.
The mule, case in point, is just fucked off.
Oh, thank God, it's just a wild mule with a full saddle and enough rations for a couple of days. I better ignore that.
Yeah, someone has to stop arming these mules. It's really weird. It's starting to give us the wrong impression, It's almost like there's somebody trying to infiltrate the base or something. I don't know.
So, Aaron, that was a flying AI.
I remember those, yeah.
You remember them?
I think that's the last thing I saw. You fought the flying AI.
Yeah, that'd be about right. Yeah, it would have captured Amanda at some point, and then it would capture Chico, and you rescue Chico.
Yeah,
Oh,
you had
yes,
to
yes,
shoot the
yes.
rope or something, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
exactly. Yeah.
you fired at it and it dodged.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah. So then, when basically a short time later, then we found another AI in this kind of weird like velodrome, and it was basically it was intended to be an amphibious craft, but we basically just basically just basically scooted around and shot at us and we blew it up. It was called the pupa.
Yeah, turns out it doesn't like Claymore mines.
It
And
overall
neither
just
do
didn't
I.
like anyone. Yeah, it overall didn't like shoot anyone shooting at it. To be honest.
Oh,
Ow.
Why are you wincing in pain, Aaron?
you think a man just took a dart to the lower temple.
Oh, that
The
wasn't the
lower
lower temple. He
temple.
got down the fucking jaw. So yes,
He
this
went
is
down a bit too quick for it to be in the jaw.
yeah, true.
God, you're bad at your job.
Who? Snake or him?
The guy who just got snuck up on.
I mean, he was sniping.
Sniper no sniping. He was the
He,
yeah.
he
He was
is
still he
also
was.
really bad at his job. He's only in E rank.
Like an E rank at this stage of the game, lads, is like I should have just killed him. Like
Yeah, yeah. No,
punishable by
literally,
death.
the only problem is that would have actually improved your enemy's overall status.
You have to say you're trimming the fat essentially if you do that.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard
You have to
helicopter.
So
waste
yes,
less food
yes,
on
Aaron.
it.
In case you can't figure out the gimmick at this level, basically the our crutch that we've been using this whole time, which is the radar at the top right there, is going to be essentially useless because these guys are lying in wait for us. So we actually do have to sneak around and not walk into their eye line essentially.
You have to do stealth in a Metal Gear game.
I know it's weird.
Yeah, and these fuckers are camouflage as well. So
Yeah, I
Are
can
you
barely
doing
see
this
that
off of
guy.
memory?
no, just this is just guesswork to be honest. I
Okay.
remember like from the last I remember the last time I played this because like there's one or two levels that are like this, and I'm thinking like basically when they threw this shit at me, I went, ah fuck, it's the one with the ghillie suit, or because then yeah, there actually are like fellas like dressed up as fucking shrubs essentially. Um, Now as I remember on the PSP, they actually are quite hidden, but it's only because the PSP has just such a like dreadful resolution compared to you know the PS3 obviously. So it isn't as bad on that, but uh, I played this last night at time of recording, very sleep deprived, so my stealthiness is not the best. So I'm just essentially basically like shambling around and making sure not to get caught. But but you can see from the way the whole area is designed, essentially, there's a high road and a low road. So, I mean, the logic would dictate if you take the high road, you'd be able to see possibly where they're hiding. But the game kind of betrays you later on with that as well. So
But if you take the low road, he'll get to Scotland before you.
that's it. That's how it works. Scotland famously accessible by the low road. So I'm being doubly paranoid because I'm thinking like just some guy in a like covered in moss is going to like attack me.
They're in the trees. They're in the trees.
They are the trees. What? I need to lay off the fucking magic mushrooms.
You have to get out of Vietnam.
Fuck that. I need to go back into Vietnam with this, right? Yes, you have to use your actual senses here and your actual intuition for this section. What a cruel twist. What a cruel joke for the game to play on you.
Hey, there's a guy over there. Oh no, wait, that's a scarecrow.
Yeah. The scarecrows are a nice touch. Because I think like I don't avail of it here, but what you can do is you can shoot the scarecrow and like basically some of the fucking idiots are like dumb enough to pop their heads up and go, "Who's shooting at me?" And then you can basically track them from there. Now, of course, if your R&D game was on point, you might be able to have an upgraded radar and all this other shit like this. But
Oh, I mean,
If
like you can have thermal goggles at this stage if you're that.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm quite equal with my um base building. Like I'm just basically putting people where they're good, rather than actually going out and farming. Recycle farming up recruits. Shockingly enough, I am aware that this playthrough is going up on YouTube, and 20 hours of farming soldiers is apparently not a good watch. Well,
No, but
probably
what
the
you could do is you could just get the banana, get that to level 3, and you only use that.
well that banana the banana play will come into it whenever when the time is right. But it's not the right time for the banana, Adam,
I know,
as
I
you
know.
well know. As you well
I know.
know, it's not the right time for the banana. And you'd be good to remember that yourself, Aaron. That's very good life advice. Sometimes it's not the right time for the banana.
Oh, what are you doing?
You messed them both up.
Both?
Two of them.
Two of them?
Oh yes, CQC denied, by the way. These guys have become they're aware of our judo shenanigans.
Judo chop.
Judo fucking tumble, apparently. So this attempt slowly became a whiff. Spiraled very much out of control very quickly.
So when you said you're aware this was going up on YouTube and you didn't want 20 plus hours of nonsense.
Yes, I did say that, didn't I? Yeah. As opposed to this series that generally isn't nonsense at the best of times. I feel like it's on brand for the series to include some of the whiffs.
Is this part of the I'm actually good at this series?
No, that comes later. Again, I think my natural skill level at this game kind of makes for a tense watch in the end because like stuff ends up like being closer than it actually should be.
Okay.
Okay, they're in the same spot.
Yes. That guy still ate shit, no matter what happens.
God damn it.
Whose footprints were those?
As I've learned in a pitch, the most annoying thing about this game is like getting Snake to like go from like crouch to standing, because it actually does require a full like button press.
Oh yeah, because it's remapped for the PSP.
Yeah. So like it's that in particular can be quite frustrating.
Yeah.
Fucking yet the fuck.
This wouldn't be happening if Aaron was playing.
To be fair, Aaron's a very quick learner, as we've established. He'll be able to sort this out fairly quickly.
I can't play, there's no crocodile hat.
Who says that?
You did.
Maybe we
Yeah.
haven't developed it yet. Did you ever think of that?
Wait,
No.
this is a sequel. What does Snake do with his crocodile hat?
He has it put up in his office in back in base.
Has it mounted to his wall. See that crocodile? I killed it.
So if that's the case, then why does it have these like little leathery parts? Never mind about that.
Don't touch it.
I think it bites you. He does it to scare all the new recruits. Do you know how I got these scars? All the envelopes I had to stamp. Paper cuts.
Do you want to know how I got these scars? I was drinking some really hot tea, and I accidentally chipped the side of the cup. And when I went to move it away from my mouth, I managed to slice my jaw right open.
I had to report to HR. It was pretty bad. Someone got fired over it.
Yeah?
Was it you?
Well, he did report it to HR, so
It
yes.
sounds like it was nobody's fault but yours.
It was McDonald's fault for serving too hot of the coffee.
I
That's
see.
it, yeah. There has to be a blood sacrifice. That's how it works.
Now I get the reference.
There does have to be a blood sacrifice.
Don't go that way.
Too late, Aaron. You can't stop me.
No, you're going
This-
the other way now.
This is past me you're talking to now.
Yeah.
But you're looking at it. You know he's the other side of that tree, Jonathan. What are you doing?
He's on your right.
No, in fairness, right? Okay, what I had done in the first attempt wasn't actually that bad. My first
No.
mistake was
Yeah, you
walking
kicked a
up
man
one of
in the leg, and that's what you did wrong.
Yeah, that
Your
was
worst,
what.
mistake, your worst mistake was standing up and then lying down on a guy.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, scouts don't take very kindly to spooning in the battlefield.
No, they
Fucking
do,
weird.
but it has to be, friendly spooning. Not,
It does have to be-
not enemies doing so.
And they weren't, and they didn't consent either. To be fair, so I mean,
Oh,
I think that's totally understandable.
Well, that's pretty bad.
And guys, that guy's a fucking E. So like, why are you even bothering to fucking do your job? Just fucking resign.
You're an E. You should be delighted to have a legendary soldier like me spooning you.
Exactly. Some people would have to pay for this fucking pleasure, and they do.
Really? I
Well,
missed
Miller.
that part of the canon where the boss became a gigolo.
You can't tell me that those dates of Miller were completely on the level.
I mean, were they?
I don't know. You tell me. You're not telling me that, like, all those days, weeks, and months on a base at sea, all that sexual tension.
Well, I'm fairly certain that the boss is an expert at edging. Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh, that's why they use that as their code. That's their collective kink.
No.
Brother,
Don't ever say that word. Collective. What are you, communist?
Well, yes. I always play Command and Conquer inside with the Soviets.
Fair?
And to be fair, it's only because I'm a big Tim Curry fan. I mean, can't get enough of the guy.
Spies.
Yes.
What did you?
Oh.
Why did you wake him up?
Because he had to. Sent him by the race.
Start talking.
Oh yeah, they didn't program in voice lines for these guys.
And
Oh.
he suffered for it. That's what you get for
Okay.
being an E-rated soldier.
But he didn't
Shit.
know anything.
Yeah, he was fucking useless.
Who tells their E-rated soldiers anything?
In fairness, you got a point there.
Ooh, free item.
Conveniently placed, perhaps in someone's eye line.
There is a guy right there.
Yeah, so I can't see because there's a big blocks blocking it, fucking thing.
What a dickhead.
Again, another E rating. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Stop scanning these guys. They're not good. Carry on.
I gotta see one on your on. Like, it already set the pace there. I have to scan each one.
But we know where there's an S rank that's a guaranteed spawn. We can farm him later.
I don't. I'm playing this game blind. What are you talking about?
I will help you.
Sorry, recorded.
Not all of it. I am playing these in blocks in preparation for the time we actually do get to do a live session. Because like the last few have just been basically like, conveniences.
Inconveniences, you mean?
Yes, whichever dealer's choice there. Shocking enough, it's actually quite difficult to do. When we all have fully functional lives.
What?
Well, I do anyway. I don't know about you guys. Oh, it's a cutscene, guys. Something serious is going down when he has the gun out that we don't physically have.
Look at the technological advancements. There's water, and it's flowing in a video
And butterfly.
game.
There's a butterfly. A plot
Yeah.
relevant butterfly. I do as well that he always keeps carrying that particular gun when I don't think at any point in this game have I actually used it or carried it. I've always picked something else. Behind D? What's a Russian gunship doing here?
Yeah, I was thinking those exact same words.
Yep. Although in fairness, that's actually very appropriate here. It's like, no, seriously, what the fuck is it doing here? It's Paul.
No, how did we not hear it when it was just below that cliff face over a river? I mean, those guys, they lay in ambush. Like, they knew you were coming.
Yeah.
And they commissioned one of their rare helicopters / people carriers to just wait there under a waterfall. They must have fucking supreme confidence in that pilot.
It got something anyway. I think it's also more of a case that, like David said, like, well, we're taking advantage of Costa Rica's particularly loud waterfalls. Costa
And
Rica's well
it's
known.
particularly wide rivers. Like, you could
Yes.
fly a helicopter over one.